history. You hear about this and you read about that. I don't wanna look at Grumpy Cat. This is how to watch TV. What's that I hear? You hated the lost finale. It's not your fault that you can't see what we see. This is how to watch TV. On Comeuppance Network. This is how to watch TV. On Comeuppance Network. This is how to watch TV.
The Leftovers, I don't know, what do you want to call it, a mini-sode? Just kind of like a... We wanted to talk again before the finale aired.
Either way, we're brought to you by Comeuppance Network, and you can check out all of our social media links at thishishowtowatchtv.com and email us directly at thishishowtowatchtv@gmail.com. So why am I over here at 11 o'clock in the morning? What do you want to talk about?
Okay. We're just doing a casual discussion here. Somebody bothered to email us, and I appreciate it, so I wanted to talk through what they said. So this comes from...
What did you get for a mini-sode?
I don't know if I should... Yeah, we didn't even do any lighting in here. It's just like day lit. You know, it is what it is. Somebody sent in, and I don't know if I should name them, but I'll call them Cubie? Cubby? C-U-B-I-E? How would you say that?
Yeah. Cubby Coleman.
Cubby Coleman?
Yeah.
Okay, so it says, I usually don't send in these kind of emails, but after listening to your latest podcast on The Leftovers, best show on TV, I felt the need to clarify a few errors made that will help.
I wouldn't disagree with the best show on TV statement.
Right? I mean, but I would. It's not TV. It's HBO.
Oh, stop. You know what he means.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, Meg's mom death reference. We're told in the first season by Matt after Meg beats the hell out of him.
I remember that
Meg has the right to be angry because she had her grief for her mother's death the day before.
So we did know that before we saw
happening. The scene happens when Lori takes Meg to Matt's house to apologize for her attacking him in the Cairo episode.
Yeah, we did know that before.
Just totally.
Right.
It's just one of those things, man. This show's so heavy, especially the first season. I haven't brought myself to do a rewatch yet.
I mean, because the first season is super. I mean, like, they were making like jokes about how depressing it was, even though it was really good. Everybody was making
it was
like
absolutely
like
great.
John Oliver even was like poking at it, like how depressing it was. You know, I mean, like it was. I mean, seriously, this season has been way different.
He was talking about how it was just the following a character, like a day in the life thing. I don't know if I think we mentioned that on the last one. That's just a totally different story, and I've seen stuff where people are saying The Leftovers did the opposite of not sticking the landing on this finale. Like, people that have seen the finale, nobody said anything of any note other than that they nailed it.
How have they seen the finale? Is it out there?
I assume press screeners.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, people were just like, yeah, they stuck the landing.
Well, this is only season 2 finale, so I mean, I imagine they were like a show like this. They weren't planning on finishing it up this year.
No.
So, but yes, the season, it's got to be good because
I bet you they tie up most things.
Well, yeah, I bet you they move to a slightly different story. But I mean, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. Because
what do you think's coming from? I mean, do you have anything? Okay. Well,
it's hard to discuss that without seeing the finale and knowing what happens.
I mean, the finale.
Oh.
What do you think's coming for the finale? Like, there's been some crazy.
They're gonna tie in. I don't know how.
Yeah.
But they're gonna tie in that caveman stuff from the very beginning.
Yeah.
That's coming back somehow.
I was reading something where it said
the cave, the well,
there's like
or whatever.
A cave system under Texas. That there are like known to be cave systems down there, and that like the thought was that Meg was going to blow something up and it was going to cause the town to collapse into the cave system, or even crazier that the cave system is going to be where the people departed to, which doesn't sound as plausible. But
so there should be a bunch of people in a cave?
That they were going to like blow them up.
3
and then, like,
fucking 2 million, however million people in a cave. Yeah, right. That's completely implausible. Now, her blowing it up to where it caves in, now that would be something crazy. Like,
that would change everything there.
I mean, dude.
They're saying she's going to change everything. I take them at their word. I feel like it's going to... Okay, here's something.
So you think she's actually going to pull it off? Whatever it is. She's going to carry it out. Like, nobody's going to stop her.
This is a show where... I mean, look at the stuff she's been able to get away with. in this world. She did that shit with the bus and didn't get arrested. I mean, I know you said that she was on the move, but still, like, it feels like she's able to do whatever
and with
she wants.
and with nobody speaking, and nobody's going to tell on her. So like any witnesses to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, besides the kids, I mean, I don't know. How does she not get arrested for that? Like, we didn't have that discussion. How does that not happen?
Not number one wanted in America kind of shit. She just threw looked like a grenade,
but it wasn't. It was not a live grenade.
But that's still terrorism.
Oh my goodness, dude! Like, you're inciting complete terror. Is actually exactly what you're doing. Yeah. Right.
I looked up what Axis Mundi means.
So did I.
Yeah. It's in certain beliefs and philosophies is the world center or the connection between heaven and earth.
Right, for some reason I looked that up too. That's the name. Was the name of the first episode, isn't it? Yeah.
So they're saying that that's what Jarden is.
The center of the world.
The center of, the world center.
The energy or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and then so what? It's connecting to the other side of the world, aka Australia, maybe. I don't know.
It's hard to say how it works because he had to die to go into that.
But his dad didn't, and we still don't know that he died. I mean, I don't know.
Well, you said it could have been like the God's tongue or some sort of drug.
I'm still reluctant to believe that he died, but it's very possible that is what happened. That they're just telling us the truth. You know, I'm always
thinking... He died and came back?
Yeah, I'm always thinking that maybe there's some other twist on it.
Well, we didn't. We really... I don't think either one of us believed that we were going to see the International Assassin episode.
No,
we didn't think we were going to see that. And we did. So
I mean, it's
who knows what's going to happen? I mean, really, like... Now Kevin... Did Kevin come back from this and crawl out of the ground from the shoebox for 3 days or whatever to stop Meg? You know what I'm saying? Or is it's got to be related somehow. Like he's the chosen one or whatever it might be, however you want to put it, that he came back to stop whatever that she's planning.
I don't know. They posted a couple snippets, the Leftovers HBO Twitter account. They posted a couple snippets from the finale, like dialogue-wise.
Okay.
And it says Kevin. Well, I mean, here you can see what I'm looking at.
Do we want to read this?
But it's Kevin. How long? And then Michael. What? Were you dead? Like, that's what he's asking. He's like, how long? Were you dead?
Why would they post that?
They're just posting little snippets.
Why?
Tom, I thought that's the point. Meg, oh no, Tom, that's not the point at all. Just out of context little things. Kevin to John, maybe she didn't. John, what? Kevin, love you. I mean, I think that one is either related to Evie or, what's his wife's name? Erica. Because she was planning on leaving him.
Right. Dude, it's really I don't want to sound like I don't know anything, but it's kind of hard to say what's going to happen. It's tough to say.
Kevin, thanks for waiting. That's a line that it just says Kevin, thanks for waiting. That's his line. Don't know who he's talking to or anybody or what's going on. No context. And then they posted 42 minutes ago, Miracle, Texas, population 9,621. I thought it was 9,261.
Yeah, you corrected me on that a couple times.
Yeah,
it is
wasn't it?
What did it say? 9,600 and what?
It said 9,621. I wonder why it's... I swore it was 9,261. Why isn't this easily... Yeah, it says with its population of 9,261.
So what does that mean? Uh-oh. So what did you say it was? 9,600 and something?
9,261?
But what's the other one that they posted?
9,621.
So what's the math on that?
Oh, what's the difference?
Right.
I don't know. I'm taking a screenshot of this so that it doesn't, in case they fix it. And How to Watch TV is the only one that calls it. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to go off on that tangent here. Let's go back to what the viewer wrote in and said.
Okay.
So, point number 2, the song used during Meg's Coke scene and later in the car. The song is called White Lines, in parentheses, Don't Do It, by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, and it's a song about the dangers of doing cocaine. This makes perfect sense given its placement, Meg doing coke instead of listening to what her mom had to say before she dies, and again when she's on a pseudo-high driving to Texas post-Tommy revealing the Garveys being in Miracle already. Not Duran Duran. Well, when I Googled it, I immediately came across the Duran Duran version, so That's my bad. It is absolutely a Grandmaster Flash song, but for some reason the first result on
that's
YouTube
what happened to me with that Biff thing.
What?
That's what happened to me.
What Biff
I Googled something, and that's where that guy's picture came up. The guy was wrong about.
Oh, yeah, well, we should explain. He was talking about...
I don't remember the actors.
Kelvin from Lost.
Right.
He was thinking that was played by Biff, the guy who played Biff from Back to the Future, but that's
that's totally not the case. But when I looked that up, like when I typed in Biff from Back to the Future, I can't remember what I looked up, but that dude's picture came up.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I was like, oh yeah, this is him right here. And it was one of those things where I just kind of glanced and was like, oh, okay, him right here. And I didn't even like read anything else on it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize for thinking it was Duran Duran. They're not that great. Okay, so let's see. So theories analyzed. Number 1, John and the Guilty Remnants. This would be an interesting take, except for the fact that John got himself shot, damn near killed by Isaac, on his hunt for Evie. Seems far-fetched that he would go to those lengths if he knew where she was or was a part of her disappearance. Valid.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything to that. I don't. It
was just one shooting in the wind kind of thing.
Just kind of discussing possibilities. Yeah, I don't think that's really plausible either.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Isaac's message to Meg. I think the whole point stressed by Isaac in their conversation is being overlooked and is making people wonder too much about what he told her off screen. It doesn't really matter what he said because it wouldn't be profound or impactful. People that don't know they're about to die say ordinary things before passing, and Meg's mom was no different. Meg was searching for meaning in that moment, and the truth is that knowing what she said wouldn't heal her pain the same way it wouldn't for any of us. Her mother is gone, and no message recovered can heal that pain besides her going through the grieving process. It's one of the overall points of the show. There's no shortcut to healing the pain created by loss. No magic hugs, messages from the dead, short therapy sessions, cult membership, or quick trips to the afterlife can replace the process you must go through to work through your own grief.
Okay, I mean that's heavy, but I mean like, I see what he means because we did have an in-depth discussion about like
because they say that in the show that it's not going to be something profound,
right?
I was just grasping at straws trying to make some sort of connection for the crazy shit that had happened in the episode. I'm sure it probably was something random and mundane, but it feels like a mother type of thing that where. If she's not worried about her own health, that maybe just going, doing that typical mother thing of, oh, why don't you get pregnant?
Yeah,
it doesn't seem implausible.
No, because and we even came to that. We even came to that because of how she said that to Tom at the end of the episode, or towards the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Why don't we get you pregnant, or we got you? What did she say to him?
I
wanted to get you pregnant, or for something like that.
I can't remember the exact thing. Yeah, I don't know, but thanks for your input on that. We appreciate any interaction, and glad to.
I'm still gonna say we have to go back and listen to our old ones, but I'm still gonna say we said it.
I've only listened.
We didn't out and out say Evie left for the. We didn't call it, but even tongue in cheek, I think we said something about or really really close to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even tongue in cheek, we're still gonna take credit for it.
Yeah, if there's something there saying
right.
That, absolutely. Let's see. So I'm just gonna kind of go to the subreddit for it and see if there's anything prevailing today worth talking about before this episode airs,
which is tonight, right?
Well, as far as any predictions, I really think that we're going to see some stuff with the David Burton stuff and Kevin's dad. I don't think that they just leave that completely untouched.
See, don't you think that
finale.
That's something like... Yeah, but don't you think that that's something that just comes up at the end of the episode? Just like, boom,
Oh, that we
Holy
get something
shit.
from that right before the end.
Just like right before the credits.
Either way,
badass.
It's got to be addressed in this episode. Something has to be covered with that.
Because of him talking to him on the television.
We have to find out what John got from Evie, what she gave him as a gift, because he never opened it.
Okay.
What other things do we need to find out? I guess why they left for the Guilty Remnants. What happens with Erica? Is she going to leave John? Does she follow through with her plan to leave him, or has she given up?
There's a lot has to be addressed in this episode.
Does Mary wake up? There's a little thing in in a teaser for the finale. They aired a 30-second thing on Jimmy Kimmel. I never actually watched it, but people posted a couple screenshots of it, and they were saying that Mary was like looking down and sitting there, and like Matt was holding her hand in the wheelchair when the countdown was still going behind her.
Yeah.
Countdown to the
departure.
And then there was a countdown to the anniversary of the departure. Yeah. And then there's another shot where she's kind of looking up and to the left as if she's awake and the timer is off. So it's like maybe she wakes up.
Right, at the time.
I feel like they would address that. They're going to address that this season. I feel like it's all going to somehow tie to the cave scene, like you're saying.
Yeah, I think that's coming back for sure.
It's got to. It has to tie.
They didn't show us that for no reason at all.
Yeah, so we need to address that. We need to address why the fuck Nora left. It still doesn't make any sense at all why she left.
Completely right. We discussed that why that was so out of character for her. So why did she leave?
Something with Mary. She had to. She has to have like got some sign that maybe Mary isn't. There's no way that Matt raped her. I just don't believe it anymore. I think that she did wake up.
Well, now with especially with the revelation of International Assassin, I mean, that opened up a world of possibilities that we had before then been like, wow, is this possible or isn't it possible? Because, what are we going to see in this show? Supernatural or not supernatural? Like scientific or religion? Like we discussed all of that stuff. I think we've had some really good discussions throughout this whole season, and this show kind of caught us off guard as far as detailed and how good it is. We weren't. I don't think I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is. No. Were you?
I wasn't. I don't know what I expected coming into this season. I certainly didn't expect it to become
along the lines of Lost-ish.
Yeah, I don't. I'm hesitant to say that for both reasons. Because one, I love Lost so much, and because two, I don't want people to go, oh, if it's just like Lost, then shitty ending, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but that's not.
This. Here's how I want to say it. I just want to say thank you to Damon Lindelof for pushing through all the negativity and fucking coming out with this. Because you couldn't have come up with a better successor show-wise to Lost, and you couldn't have come up with something that remained with essentially what made Lost great, the ambiguity.
The mystery.
Yes. You totally...
R2-D2 just joined the show.
I know, right? Like, as I'm trying to have a deep moment there. Yeah, I appreciate that he's still doing this great fucking work, and people give him too much shit for the way Lost ended. So that's why I'm hesitant to call it like that. But, I mean, there's nothing on TV that... I mean, including Game of Thrones, that I go is quite as deep... I mean, that's about the only one that's right there with it. That are as...
detailed
to where you can dive into it and it holds up, and, like, you gotta figure stuff out. I don't know. I love... I didn't expect this show to be this good in season 2, because this show, it could have started in season 2 and I would still be like, holy shit, what's going on? It's awesome. I'm engaged in it. The characters are great.
I'm way more engaged in this season than I was in the first season.
Yes,
the first season was good, though.
But there were times in season 1 where I'm like, man, I don't know. Is this show worth watching? Because, like, it was affecting me in my day-to-day.
I mean, some of it was like really like you just like
some episodes.
Yeah, I mean, like it was a really so well done that it. See,
no, it was
if a show can take you,
but it was so well done that it made you push.
But if it can take you, but if it can force that emotional response from you, that's to me a big judge of a show like this. Yeah. Can it invoke that emotional reaction to where I'm thinking about that shit and bothered by it the next day. That means to me that even though if I might be depressed or whatever by it, the fact that it affected me the next day is like, wow, that shit was like really good. You know, like you don't get a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah,
there's not.
Okay, another question for this finale: is Patty really gone? We haven't seen him come back to the real world other than that quick thing. Did he die?
That
I don't think we'll get a solid answer on that.
I think.
But they'll address it. They're going to talk about it, obviously.
I mean, regardless
of
or
how long. What did you die?
I think the answer to that question is yes.
You think he did?
I think he
die?
did. Whatever that was.
You think it was poison?
Yeah.
But how did he come back then?
His mind. It stopped his heart, not his brain.
Okay, but so then that's implying that if you die, you can will yourself back to life.
In this universe, why not?
Okay, so that
not maybe our universe, but in our real world, no. But in this world, fucking however many people disappeared.
It can't be the same universe.
So why not?
The same rules can't apply.
And if it was some super powerful, I mean, they have drugs.
Yeah.
And things like that can mimic death. It could have been something like that. I'm not going to put that past them. I don't know what the drug is called, but there's something that stops your heart for however many, mimics death for however long, and then you wake up.
Possibly.
On your own.
But we didn't get the answer to the question that he asked. How long? If he was in there for 3 days.
Well, that we haven't gone back to that yet.
But I mean, that was the line from HBO that they quoted. Kevin asking Michael, how long? And then Michael goes, did you die? Yeah, or were you dead? How long were you dead? I mean, what if he says 3 days?
See, I think that is the answer.
I know,
because of the bird in the box. That's a shoebox.
Then there's no thing that would stop the heart for 3 days that would allow you to then come back. Your brain damage
they said
occurs
that's scientifically, like without air, like within it was like a minute or something without air, it can start to cause brain damage. Yeah.
So I mean, there's crazy shit going on here.
Absolutely.
If it's because of the Axis Mundi, then that he's able to go between heaven and hell or heaven and earth.
Because of the energy that place has.
Because of where it is. That's how he was able to do that shit there. Because, you know what? We're going to see something with the tower guy. I bet you.
He has some role to play, absolutely.
Stuff that we've seen this season that we haven't had anything addressed yet.
Right. Like, why is the tower guy in the tower?
Yeah, the tower guy, I bet you we get something from his story.
See, that's a lot, though, to be flipping around. If they can manage to fit all that in one episode, I'll be impressed. Because of all the shit that you counted out on your fingers.
At least touch on it. At least brush over it a little bit.
There's stuff, though, that they could leave for next season. They really can.
But are they willing to do that?
Why not?
If people are saying that they did the opposite of not sticking the landing, that's the easiest way to keep expectations low.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
They didn't fuck it up.
So you say stick the landing, and to me, this isn't necessarily the landing. And maybe for this particular season,
there's no pickup yet. The show has not been picked up for season 3.
It's gotta be though.
Well, it's not getting great ratings. I mean,
but it's getting good feedback though.
Got great rating or got a better rating, but like for International Assassin, it was like 879,000 people watched it.
Wow, that's nothing.
Yeah, millions should be watching this show.
I mean, really.
I don't understand.
I don't understand it either.
Why people aren't doing that? Okay, so let's go to what the internets think are the questions worth answering here.
Okay.
I found this on Esquire. I don't know. 10 questions for the leftover season 2 finale. 1. Why did Evie and her friends fake their disappearance? Okay. 2. What did Isaac whisper to Meg? So, see, I don't think we're gonna get that.
So you think them by leaving the car locked and like that, you think that was their intention? Was to fake their disappearance?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
But I mean, we talked about that. Why would they fake that? We've already discussed that and many times. Okay, so what did Isaac whisper to Meg? Yeah, I don't think we'll get that. There's the person that drives down my street with a Confederate flag on the front of their truck. What is Meg's big plan for Jordan? Yeah, I mean, any other thoughts on what that could be?
I don't know, I'm glad we got that Confederate flag question answered.
What's that? Yeah, right. What do you think What do you think she's going to do?
Who?
Meg. What do you think her plan is?
Seriously, it's going to have something to do with. Evie revealing herself, possibly committing suicide on the bridge, below the bridge. Below the bridge is the easy answer, right. So I don't want to say that. So
I feel like
the cave
flood into the town, if anything.
See, but that's what that maybe that number means to me. That's where I was going with that when I said, "Where's the math on that?" How many? It's a difference of 400 something people, right? So. Is that how many people that she's going to march into Jordan, Texas, and disrupt the whole 9,261 people? Because it says 9,600 people, right?
Yeah.
You want me to get the calculator open and do the math on that real fast? Shit, man. It's just getting ready to start. I need to check.
With the people outside the gates. Yep. Sorry, I just had to retweet that. Okay, yeah. Man, I don't know. Okay, well, let's see. What else do people have on here? Is Matt Team Kevin or Team Meg? Oh, based on his last interaction with Meg, is he...
He seemed to, like, almost buy into her a little bit, didn't he? During that conversation.
Yeah, he felt... Yeah, he was like, oh, I am waiting for you.
They've been waiting for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, who knows? But he could have a change of heart at maybe once he sees what she's going to do is terribly violent. Or I think blowing the cave system below the thing, I think that's a little
extreme.
Oh yeah,
it'd be big.
It would be huge, and it would be kind of thing. But it would be like, wow, what now?
Yeah.
Okay. So if she did do C4, if she did buy C4,
sorry, dude, I like that HBO let on that there's 9,621, and that's how many people are roughly outside in the park,
and they march into
they all come in, and then at the end
she leaves. Meg leaves.
The episode's called "I Live Here Now."
Oh fuck, dude!
So
see, that's it. They're all coming in. She's blowing the gates. She's going to take the gates down.
It's not that. Yeah, it's not
flood
that she's
the people.
Not trying to kill anybody.
She said to Matt. She said, "What are all you people out here waiting for?
Yeah,
you're waiting for me." So we just called it. So yeah, she's going to march all these people into Jordan, Texas.
And they're going to.
And they just fucking. That's a spoiler. That's some spoiler bullshit to me.
It could be
9,600.
Unless they really did screw that up.
No, I don't fucking think they did. They didn't screw that up. They did that on purpose.
Okay.
Come on, that's a very reasonable number of amount of people. Like plus her crew, 400 blah blah blah.
Yeah,
around that many. That's it. We just figured it out. She's gonna march him into Jordan.
The other questions they have: number 5, did Mary Jameson actually wake up for one night only? Number 6, will Nora leave the Garvey clan behind for good? No, that's not gonna happen. Did we see the last of Patty Levin? I asked that already.
Somebody's gonna show up. Okay, here.
What?
Meg's going to march trying to prove Jordan is not a miracle. That's basically what she's going to try to make everybody remember and prove that this place isn't special. That's basically what her goal would be, right? That would be her message by doing it?
It feels like John's message to try to prove that. He has... I'm going to call this... John knows something. He knows something that...
So what I'm saying, okay, she's going to lead the people in there, and like the people, even the people in Jordan, and everybody's going to start to like believe in Meg. But then someone like Nora or somebody's going to come along and show everybody
the truth.
Something.
Yeah, well, if she shows that Mary woke up, that would prove that it is a miracle.
That is something a miracle.
Maybe that could change Meg's mind, and then boom, they all move in together.
Yeah, I live here now.
They accept everybody in, and
so
they
everything
stop worrying
with
about
hugs?
the numbers.
Hugs.
Yeah, everything ends with who wants a hug. Everybody wants a hug.
Tom. I think Tom dies. I'm going to say that. For some reason, I think Meg's going to kill Tom.
Okay.
I think she's going to use him somehow or another, that she's going to murder him in front of...
He's a great actor. I really don't want to see him go, but I could see that.
It's almost like to me, has been building up this whole season.
Yeah.
Like he's going to get killed.
So do we determine that there's nothing to Wayne? That there was never anything to Wayne? And that therefore there's nothing to Lil Wayne?
See, that could be the thing that Nora shows him, that the baby is special or something somehow or another.
Okay.
Like, maybe the baby can take away pain or somehow or another. I don't think what Tom was doing with Wayne's thing was real. Okay. But didn't Wayne somehow or another prove that he was the real thing by like showing up in the same stall as Kevin, or didn't see again? It goes back to not watching the season 1 again. But I thought Wayne, like we even decided that Wayne did kind of prove somehow that he had powers.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, oh, you mean when he was like, like as Tommy explained,
right?
How he was that how he met Wayne?
See, that's he stole that story though. He like I don't know if he met Wayne in a bathroom stall like that. I don't think we ever. Or did Wayne actually show up with the baby when he was in there with the baby? I don't think that actually happened. That story that he told.
The baby.
No, but that story that he told when he found the baby in the stall, and he said Wayne came out of the stall or appeared behind him or showed up there.
Yeah.
And I don't think that happened.
I don't know. Shit.
So I think Tommy was lying. I think Tom was lying about that. Like he made that part up that Wayne came to him in the bathroom because he said I found the baby.
Yeah.
And then Wayne was there. How would he know? How did he know I was there? How did he know that? And he hugged me and took my pain away. So I don't know. It's gonna be good, and I can't wait to discuss afterwards.
What do you guys think? Make some predictions.
Please, yeah, interact with this. Like if you watch this before the. I don't know if
you'll be able to see this before the episode, hopefully. If not, watch it before you watch the finale. Why not? I don't know. Just any thoughts of what you think, where this is going? Did we miss any obvious stuff? Miss any connections here? I think the bridge is for certain not going to be a factor by the end of the season. I think that it's really going to be like that everybody's going to live there by the end, and that they kind of just spoiled it.
I think, why would they post that though? Like, why would they do that?
Because they think people aren't paying attention. This is how to watch TV. We don't fuck
seriously
around like
you
that.
Said that, and I was like, wait a minute now, do the math on that. Like, that's why I wanted to stay on that, and you moved off the subject, and I was like, wait, and it came back, because I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Somehow or another, she's going to lead those people into Jordan. Thank you, R2D2.
Here's hoping. I don't want the show to end. We have a special,
and you better end it quick because fantasy is taking over my brain right now.
We have a special treat coming for you on this week's episode for the finale. Look for that. Thanks for joining us on this little special Sunday morning.
That went way longer than was intended.
Whatever.
This is how to watch TV.
All these memories in my mind. I'm still a secret lemonade drinker.